Hey, it's Jackie, and welcome back to my channel for an updated Keira Knightley as Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice makeup tutorial. I love this no makeup look, and I did the iconic updo about 2 years ago, and in that video, one, I'm wearing awful contacts, and I also did the makeup look, but not from scratch because I was really struggling with my skin. So now that I've cleared up a lot of my problem area, I decided to try out this look again, and I hope you guys enjoy this updated version. And I also have a sponsor for today's video, which helped me clear up my skin, and that is Dermatica. Dermatica is a prescription skincare service personalized for you, and I needed this. As a teen, I went to so many dermatologist appointments, but my parents always took me, and since I've moved out and been on my own, I have slacked on like everything, like doctor's appointments, dermatologist appointments, orthodontist, all of it. So I've kind of left the acne that comes and goes on my jawline and neck unchecked, even though it really bothers me, and I've been doing less makeup tutorials because of it. So I've used Dermatica for a month now. I'm on to my second tube, and I've seen such good results. I still have some tiny bumps that I think will come to a head and then hopefully be gone, but I'm really happy with the service. So how it works is you consult a dermatology team online for free to analyze your skin's exact needs. You do a questionnaire, give the dermatologist all the info you have. From my experience, it was more in depth than when I just went into a dermatology office. So was that dermatologist's office? Anyway, I find that they're very thorough, and I love that. And then you get your custom formula shipped to you, made with powerful ingredients that you can't get over the counter because they are prescription. For me, I don't think I know enough about skincare to have like a 10-step ritual. I want to make sure like all the products I use go together, and at this point, like I don't think I really understand it all. So I like to keep it simple, and I just use the Dermatica cream at night on my problem areas, and then I use a simple wash for the most part, moisturizer, and an SPF. So that has been my go-to routine. If you want to check out Dermatica, they do have the first month free, and I also have a special promo code, Jackie20, for 20% off the second month. So I hope you guys will check it out if you are struggling with your skin. I think you'll really enjoy this service, and let's get started with this makeup look.
So I'm going to do my morning skincare routine and a no foundation makeup look. I typically love Laneige, Biotherm, Tatcha. I love water creams, those are my favorites, but I've been trying the Fifth Root Second to Nature Calming Facial Moisturizer with CBD oil, and this one was sent to me with a face oil, and I had no idea that face oils go on top of moisturizer. Here's a list from Cosmo of the order of skincare products. Wanted to share that info, and I also really like the Tatcha, the Silk Peony Eye Cream. I use the tiniest bit, and this has lasted me for so long. I'm not even halfway through, and you can see close up it's not super thick, and I don't find this makes my makeup look more obvious. It's a really nice base. And I'm using the tiniest amount of this Emerald CBD oil. I love this product. It looks very like Pride and Prejudice to me. It's very earthy, and I use 2 drops of the oil to lock in the moisture. This makes my skin feel so soft. We've really prepped the skin, are looking glowy, and I'm going to use my favorite concealer, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm in the shade Swan, and I'm adding a bit of the Hangover primer mixed in to thin it out on the back of my hand. I'm applying in areas of discoloration, but I'm using a minimal amount, and I find if you just dot on concealer and then blend into your natural skin, it can be hard in daylight for it to really look seamless and blend in. So I'm stippling around the area and feathering out the edges. I do have some little marks around my jaw, so I'm stippling over there, and then with whatever is left on my blending brush, this one is by It Cosmetics and I love it, I'm applying all over the skin, but there's really not much left, so you can see all of my natural skin peeking through. Of course, you can use a tinted moisturizer or a light foundation, but I find this concealer just works really well to thin it out, and then you can use that same concealer to brighten up without having a base. I added a tiny amount over my nostrils as well and around them to make the nose appear a little bit less wide like Keira's, and there you have it. We don't have a full face before the concealer, and it looks really fresh and nice. I think I'm going to continue to do this method, and we're going to go with my favorite liquid blush ever. When I watch Pride and Prejudice, I always feel like the makeup is very neutral and soft pink, but then all the pictures I see, the makeup looks more peachy. So you can go with whatever color palette you like better on you, thin it out, and apply higher on the cheekbones, and then I'm bringing it down and back through the jaw. I noticed this is how Elizabeth Bennet blushes, and it's probably just how Keira Knightley naturally gets when she's flushed. She's so naturally stunning, but I wanted to replicate it, and then I'm also applying under the chin, and it gives a really nice glow. I just bought the Patrick Ta sculpting kit from Sephora. I was shopping the sales and I wanted to give this a try, so I'm taking the cream contour and I took the medium shade and I'm bringing this up the cheekbones to be a little bit higher, and then I'm adding more depth to the apples of the cheeks to hollow them out slightly, and I definitely have much fuller cheeks than Kira, so this is more inspired. Keira Knightley inspired nose contour, which I've done a couple of times on my channel. So I take the bridge of the nose higher and thinner in between the eyes, and then with the tip I define it with a V at the bottom. And I find this contour worked great for the cheeks, but to get the depth on the nose I needed more of a taupe. Setting with a bit of makeup setting spray, and then I'm filling in the brows so that they are fuller at the front and a bit more straight, so I'm bringing the hairs a bit higher, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury new brow pencil, which I love. And we've popped in some brown eye contacts. I also picked up the Makeup by Mario neutral eyeshadow palette. I keep grabbing for it. I always use Natural Love palette by Too Faced, like for years now, but some of you guys let me know that that isn't widely available anymore. So here's my updated go-to neutral brown palette. With a warm medium brown, I'm blending from the nose contour and bringing it upwards through the crease and into an outer V shape and really tapering that out. We're going to keep this really soft and build under the eyes. And then with a deeper shade, I'm adding a bit more on the outer corner, defining the inner socket again towards the center of the nose as well as the center of the bottom lash line with a deeper shade. And then I'm blending it all together. I love doing this because we still have the depth and it really makes the eyes pop, but it appears barely there. And then we have one of my favorite skin products ever, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the shade 1 and I'm applying to the tip of the nose as well as on my chin, lids. I went with the inner corner of the eye as well. You could use a light gold eyeshadow there. That would be really pretty too. And my eyes are super round and I don't want to go with like heavy eyeliner, so to make them appear a little bit more like Miss Bennet's, I'm taking a brown liner and I'm making the inner corner appear more sharp, and I'm adding a touch to my waterline to close off my round eyes a bit. And this was experimental, but I used a brow tint on my lashes because I didn't want to go with full-on mascara. Moving on to lips, for the shape, I'm going to overline the top lip slightly and bring my Cupid's bow closer together in a rounded shape, and then I'm underlining my bottom lip. Of course, with these, I just tell you guys exactly what I'm doing, but you can always just do your own lip shape and just go with the colors. I picked out this Makeup Forever lipstick that is such a pretty spring shade. I'm patting it over the lips and blending out any excess I have on my fingers. I added to my cheeks for a bit more color, and I love this. I decided to go a bit more corally because I was using an inspiration photo, but if you want to go true to the movie, which seems like it's filmed and is a bit more like desaturated, I would choose this one from Revlon. I think that would be a really good fit. And for this hairstyle, I'm going to twist the 2 front sections backwards and then do a rope braid and twist into a bun, securing with bobby pins. Then with a bit of texture spray, I'm going through my hair and roughing it up. There are great replicas online, but all the items that you're seeing I did get in 2-day shipping, so it's a good quick option. And of course, we can't forget the pop culture password, which is do anything rather than marry without affection. So comment down below if you've made it this far, and I'll have a link to this tutorial down below if you're interested. And if you want to check out Dramatica, also head to the description below for the first month free, and they're offering a 20% off the second month discount with the code Jackie20. My skin's really cleared up, so I definitely recommend. And if you like looks like this, you might enjoy my series of Bridgerton hairstyles, so check that one out. And while these bangs are not very trendy, I recently uploaded a tutorial on how to fake curtain bangs without the haircut, so check that out if you're interested, and I'll see you in my next video.